Okay, so we're going to make zucchini basil soup, and I'm going to put you to work right away. I want you to grate as much zucchini as possible. We need about 3 pounds.
Okay.
Use that big grater there.
All right. I got to tell you again, the banana ice cream was a great surprise. And living next to a vegan chef, somebody who really knows how to prepare this food, what has always put me off is the danger that it's not going to taste good. And what I've learned from Miyoko is you can make these dishes, so far anyway, and they taste absolutely delicious.
Can you reach over and get me a spoon so I can stir my onions here?
Okay.
Okay, hey, Terry, I just want to tell you, I'm not sauteing the onions in oil. I'm sauteing the onions in water. There's nothing wrong with olive oil. In fact, I love it. In fact, I couldn't live without olive oil.
Me either.
And, you know, if I'm making something like paella or a wonderful marinara, I am going to use olive oil. But see, the oil really doesn't contribute to any flavor in this particular soup, just calories. So I've got a large onion. I'm sauteing it in a little bit of water, and we're going to let this go for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, Terry over here is grating zucchini, about 3 pounds of it. And the reason we're grating zucchini is because it's a very mild vegetable. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, and it's got a very high water content.
Yeah, it's really wet.
Yeah, I know, it is, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is put that in a colander.
Okay.
And we're going to salt the zucchini and let it drain for about 20 minutes and get rid of as much of the water as possible. And then we're going to squeeze the heck out of it, and it really concentrates the flavor.
Okay, how long do I have for the onions to saute?
Oh, about 10 minutes or so. You almost done with that zucchini there? So I've got a couple of cloves of garlic that I'm going to throw in here with the onions as well. Well, let's bring the zucchini over here and put it in the colander.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That looks absolutely beautiful. Okay.
There we go.
Great. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of salt. So I got a little bit of my pink sea salt here.
Now, the salt's only for flavor, or does it do something else?
It does. It helps to exude the liquid from the zucchini. So it's very important.
Use the term that it makes it weep.
It makes it weep.
I love it when my zucchini weeps.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes or so to get rid of as much water as possible. The onions are cooking. Let's have a glass of wine.
That's a fantastic
Because we need it
idea.
for, hey, it's in the refrigerator. Can you grab a bottle of white wine?
Certainly can.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Nice Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's an organic Chardonnay too.
Okay. Okay, here we go. A little Chardonnay.
I don't have a free hand right now.
Okay,
I'll have it in a little bit.
I have 2.
Okay, what I'm doing right now, Terry, you got to pay attention if you want to learn how to make this soup.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that
Okay,
we're
so you're
squeezing. That's right.
There's a lot of water
That's
in
right.
there.
There's a lot of water. We're going to get rid of it as much as we can to concentrate that flavor. There we go. Okay, so we got all that zucchini, all that wonderful concentrated zucchini flavor is now.
All the water out.
I know, it's
Amazing. Okay.
all right. And now we're going to add the stock to that. I've got some stock that's already some vegetable stock, and it's in this pan over there. You want to pour that in there.
Okay, this is vegetable stock.
This is vegetable stock, and remember earlier what we did was we sautéed an onion in some water with a little bit of garlic. We salted the zucchini for about 20 minutes, and then we squeezed all the juices out of the zucchini and left just the flavor of the zucchini. We're just going to let this cook for about 10 minutes or so. Okay. All right, now we're making a pureed soup, right? A cream soup. And what do you usually put in cream?
Cream.
Butter. Cream soup. Cream and butter. That's right. We don't have any of that. But we do have a wonderful cream substitute.
It's going to taste okay.
It's going to taste fantastic. And when you think about heavy cream, you're talking about 800 calories a cup. Now we're going to make a cream substitute out of raw cashews. These are raw organic cashews.
What is it about some nuts like almonds, cashews, and I suppose other nuts? Where does the creaminess or milkiness come from?
They do have fat in them, but it's an unsaturated fat with lots of essential fatty acids, a very healthy fat.
And just add water
and you just add water and blend. So we're going to add about 3 cups of water. It's about a 1-to-3 ratio with water. We're going to let this blend. All right, now take a look at this. I'm going to pour it in here.
Looks like milk?
Doesn't it look like milk or heavy cream?
Yes, it does. Let me have just a
Doesn't
taste,
have a whole
please.
lot of flavor right now, but this is an amazing, versatile ingredient that you can use in just about anything that
No,
requires...
if that were cold, that tastes like milk.
Does it? Really? Okay,
I
great.
think it
Well,
does.
it is. It's cashew milk or cashew cream, and you can use it in any recipe that calls for milk or heavy cream. So we're going to add it to our soup, and this needs about 10 minutes to cook up. I'll take the wine now.
Madame, tout salut.
Okay, the zucchini looks nice and tender. Now we're gonna, doesn't that look lovely? Now we're gonna put it back in the blender, and we're gonna add the fresh basil now, and then we're gonna puree it all till it's nice and creamy. Put it back in the pot, and then we're gonna add our cashew cream to enrich in it. All right, so now I've got some basil from my garden. Throw that in there. Now we have to be very careful so we don't make a mess of the ceiling. All right, let's see.
I'll stand back.
Okay.
Oh, smell
Doesn't
that
it sound
basil.
wonderful? This smells
Basil,
wonderful.
basil. Basilico.
Basilico.
Okay,
Yeah, there
have
we
it
go.
your way. You obviously the Italian.
You say basilico, and I say basilico. All right, one more. Once more. Oh, we forgot to add some more basil. Okay, there we go. I'm going to add a little bit more basil there. From my garden, we'll pull the basil leaves off and throw it in there. We're going to add about a cup of basil leaves. I think that's about enough there. You want to throw yours in there too?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to combine all of it now, and we're going to add the cream to enrich in it.
Wow.
Now, Terry, did you notice I didn't add any salt to this?
Yeah, right.
Because we added the salt to the zucchini when we grated it. Remember that?
Oh, right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah. So we don't need to add any additional salt. It's got plenty of salt flavor, and we just stir a little bit of that,
Isn't that
rich cashew cream in there, and we have a fabulous cream of zucchini and basil soup.
Where are your bowls?
Right over there in that cabinet.
Okay.
Can you grab those?
Yeah.
And the ladle's right over there if you want to grab that.
See?
Oh, I know what okay, I'm going to let
I'll
you
do it?
serve. Yeah,
I'll
you
give
do
you
it.
one.
You know, I
It's
just
okay.
had another idea.
Another idea.
I had another idea. Oh, yes. You're going to feel like you're at a fine restaurant dining.
Oh, I know what you're going to do.
I know. I got my squirt bottle. I'm going to drizzle. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, give me the soup.
yeah,
Give me
right,
the soup.
okay,
Right
here
here.
you go.
Put it down right here. And we're just going to make a little spiral like this. And then we're just going to take our chopsticks.
That's how you guys
That's how
do
you do
that.
it. I know. Doesn't that look all fancy?
That's how you did it at your
That's-
restaurant, right?
There you go.
Okay, let's
Okay.
Let me get another bowl here for you. And I'll ladle
Okay,
it
you
in.
ladle, and I'll decorate.
Okay. Good, good, good.
Oh, that
I'm
looks
telling you,
lovely.
the smell is absolutely intoxicating.
We are a fabulous team, Mr. McGovern.
I got to agree with you.
You ought to come here more often.
You heard it. I'm invited.
There we
Here,
go.
why don't you keep
Oh,
that?
they'll keep that. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll
All
take
right.
this one. Let me get you
Okay,
a
great.
spoon.
Okay.
There we go. And let's give it a taste. Okay? Now, the whole thing here
Mm-hmm.
is, would it taste as good as if it were real cream? And that's why I'm here to tell you. I'll be honest. It's absolutely delicious. What I can't get over is the creaminess of it, and that's from the cashew.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
Hey, you know what, though? You got a lot of cashew cream left. Will that keep? What are you going to do with that?
I might just have to make another dish.
Like what?
I don't know. Let me think about it.
Great, you think I'll eat. Fair enough.
All right.
It's my job. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, it's good.
My daughter, she's coming home, and they want a snack. They wanted ice cream. But you know we don't have that here.
Oh, no, not in this household. Maybe for Cleo.
So, yeah.
that, you put that in the outtakes.
Yeah.
Crews even going, oh my God, it's great.
Good thing. Really, really good.
Vegetarian cooking for everyone. Until next time, どうぞ召し上がってくださいませ.
What does that mean?
Eat up.
Brilliant.
Uh-oh. I got pasta coming out of my mouth.
As long as you're having fun, who cares?
Cut.